I'm not.
Let's get down to
you know what I
business.
don't like? I don't like how this thing starts when it goes live. It's not very precise. It does say there. It does a big "you're live" flash, but I swear it goes live a few seconds early, so you can never perfectly time it.
As per our discussion, I just see a YouTube video related in my related feed called "How Eagles Can Help Bring Back Bionicle."
How eagles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, welcome
They're
everyone.
wearing masks,
I
dressing
just see
up.
it's just a picture of Belle Delphine holding up a Tarnak and a Korak.
What? I'm guessing some that's photoshopped, right? It's
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, if there was a picture of that, then maybe I will buy some of her bathwater.
No.
Do you want some Gamma Gal bathwater? The thing
Fuck that! I want some BioTuber bathwater. Nah.
The thing that's so confusing about Belle Delphine to me personally is the fact that she just doesn't look like somebody to have a British accent.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, when you hear her actually speak, it sounds really weird. Also, are we live or not? What's happening?
Yeah, I was trying to start. Can you guys not hear me?
No, we could, but
we were too busy talking about Belle Delphine, dude.
Yeah.
Oh well, she's pretty cool, I guess.
Are we live? So
yeah,
are we live? Or
we
not?
are live.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I just wanted to know.
Yeah. So yep, we're gonna be doing some doodles. IDS might have to join in next time. We have Cage here. I don't have a graphic. I have a graphic for Cage, and I have a graphic for IDS, but I don't have a graphic for our two other guests. Jojo is here. He's drawing some fun words, I guess, and Cage's brother, Gorog. That's your name, right, Gorog?
Yeah. This is the British stream.
The brother stream.
Oh what is this obscure ass comic you have that I drew as the thumbnail? Amazing.
I thought I'd just Google one of your images as a meme.
What's up, Galric? You seem kind of glum. Yeah, I met this kid at the bus stop. He's really getting me down.
Oh, hit undo. Command Z. How much do you want to erase? The whole letter?
So I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but I'm considering buying a bicycle.
Oh, cool.
Bicycle.
Here we go.
To
that it?
my jalookum.
Oh, you can also erase
jalookum.
Right, so bicycles. How about that?
Only because it's a good form of cardio, because I can't be bothered to run. I found I can't motivate myself to run, but bike I can set a destination and go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Plus,
I have a bike.
If I was in your city, I would get a bike for sure.
Yeah, Milton Keynes, there's lots of redways, which are literally paths designed for bikes. Plus, our tourist at work, Lithuanian guy, he literally bought a bike recently. Every day he comes and says, yeah, I did this. I'm like,
Did he bike from Lithuania to England?
Hey, everybody.
No.
Can Alinity bring back Bionicle?
No, Alinity can only get eaten out by Rahi.
Oh my.
But I will say this. Our tourist, the Lithuanian guy, he said something really funny to me. What was it? Something about being alpha. He was like, yeah, okay, so when I transferred from bank to bank, he transferred to a different one. So we used to work together a while ago. Now we're working together again. And he was and I asked him, like, when you went to Aylesbury, like, how was it? And he's just like, yeah, it was great. Like, everyone there was just cool. It was good to get on with. There's no nerds. Like, I'm just like, what do you mean there's no nerds? He's just like, yeah, just like, I can just get on with everyone. There's no fucking nerds. I'm like, what does that mean? And he's just like, like in Lithuania, there's no nerds. I don't get on with them. I'm laughing at this whole thing. So I'm like, what does that even mean? He's like, yeah, there's like people they work out, they go to the gym, they do sport. They're like just cool people. Like I don't fucking like nerds. And apparently, according to him, in Lithuania, there's just no nerds. You just have to be alpha to survive there. There's no nerds.
So that means that we're going. There's no such thing as a bio-2 Lithuanian.
No, there isn't. It's just Chad Central. And do you want to know the funniest thing as well? We looked up the murder capitals of Europe, right? And I was actually expecting London to be somewhere around there, or something. The top 3 are in Lithuania, and his home city is number 1.
How's he alive?
Yeah, I'd imagine there aren't any nerds.
Oh, nerds. It's just a nerd genocide going.
Josiah, Jackboy420 wrote, Jojo big cringe. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Jojo wouldn't survive in Lithuania.
What did he say?
What did you say, Jojo? Go and die?
No, it's that stay healthy.
Oh,
Well,
okay, cool.
maybe he would survive in Lithuania if he told somebody to go die.
And did Jojo say that he wants to use the Juicera?
Jojo, do you think you would survive in Lithuania? You've never been to Lithuania? How come you're peeling off all my stickers, boy?
They were like that.
I don't know. I
Oh,
just think just
okay.
the concept of
I'll
it,
take
the
your word
idea
for
that there's just no nerds in an entire country is really fun.
That is pretty funny. IDS is talking about
It's
nerds.
such
That's
a
the
cat's
problem. Jojo
paradise.
can't really hear the conversation because I only have headset for myself. So there's a little
That's-
bit of an error there.
Probably good, only because I'm just gonna be
I
I'm gonna
can't.
be
I only have one
I'm gonna be
port,
waxing lyrical here with my offensive diatribes.
Yeah, you go. Don't you like
but I
the
need the
word?
mic.
Yeah. You don't. So, what's the most offensive thing you've said at work?
What do you guys
Well,
think of
I've-
Jojo's Takua?
Well, we know I've said plenty of offensive things, and somehow the most mildly offensive thing got me in trouble. So
Wait, when was that? Or is
remember
that
the
oh,
whole
your
Shane
job?
thing?
Yeah, that
whole
wasn't
Shane
even that
thing?
bad. Yeah, I don't know if
I
you
just
want
said
to
a guy
discuss
shit
that at some
himself,
point.
but yeah, no. So that's why I want to buy a bike because it's good form of cardio. And
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to buy a bike because a man shit himself at work.
No, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of a Chad Lithuanian. Okay.
You have to, just compete with the Chad Lithuanians.
So I will
If
say,
you're a true alpha, like a Lithuanian.
it was actually pretty gratifying though, because when he came back to work with us, the first thing he said to me was, "Oh man, you're putting on some size. Your neck's got really thick." And I'm there like, "Okay, cool."
Lots of comments. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. Only reviving Nelson Mandela can bring back Bionicle. Apparently,
That's a classic meme.
I
That's
have
a classic meme.
I've obtained the durable lime joint formula. That is pretty classic. I hope that spreads along.
Bro, live joint meme? Bro, fucking keck, man. Like,
Whoa,
Someone said
whoa,
draw
whoa.
Coulter. He's really cool. No, he's not.
Why
Who's
were you
Coulter?
trying to zoom in?
Coulter was a skeleton from G2.
Okay. Here.
Oh,
What?
well, that explains why no one knows
Why
what
isn't
he
it
is.
click-
Exactly.
Why isn't it letting me grab the tool now? I don't know. I'm gonna have to reload the page.
This is a special tool we could use for later.
What's that from?
I can't remember what that's from. I think it's from Clubhouse Mickey. Something.
Yeah, it was like a meme a while back.
Yeah.
What do you
People
guys
are
think of
memeing
this sentiment? Bionicles are hard to draw.
Yeah.
They are. That's
Well,
true.
actually, as evidenced by this thumbnail, which was drawn in 2010, 2009, maybe.
Here you go. It should work now.
I don't mind drawing barnacles.
Yep. Oh, you want to erase it? Okay. Well, guys, that was Jojo's Takua. Jojo, can you draw Umarok?
Jojo, can you draw like yourself, Mark?
Jojo, just draw yourself mock.
Why didn't even let Jojo build
Does
it?
Jojo have a self-mock?
Yeah, it's like you killed
Oh,
the mock
yeah, that
contest
thing
for his
that-
brother to get built.
It's really
Looks
old
like
too, but I did a whole
Where's-
contest where I had people. Oh, it's blue now. Your font. Yeah.
Why does Takua say Ninjago over him?
Because Jojo wrote that. Jojo, why did you write Ninjago?
Takuma, what's your favorite Lego series?
Okay, actually, we'll let Jojo draw a Ninjago character because he wants to do a Monkey Kid and Ninjago, and we could do a comparison.
Also, Salesman Waves and Skits said the barnacle is not plural.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
yeah.
Bionicles is incorrect. Barnacle singular is plural.
Can you guys draw
Yeah.
Callan?
What,
but
what,
even
what
more
would you do if you were with a girl on a date and she called them Bionicles?
Well, I would politely pay the bill and leave.
You would
No, I
not.
wouldn't.
You would not. You'd
No, I
say.
would not. No, I would not.
You would shrug and you'd be like, you
Yeah,
just
they
keep
are
going with it.
Bionicles.
You would completely
I'd be
just
like-
accept it.
You'd just be in complete agreement.
Like, yes, they are.
Dang, Emran, are you? Huh?
No. Okay.
That's
Okay. Actually, here's the context. If she just casually if Bionicle came up and she said Bionicles, I think you just wouldn't approach it. But what would you do if you said Bionicle a couple times and she said, "Oh no, actually it's Bionicles"?
Oh, she corrected me. That bitch is getting the smackdown.
She just did a corrector's cut on you. What would you do if she? What would you do if she like made a commentary video saying this man was mean to me and did expose?
Well, this is just cancel IDS.
Topeng Productions
I-
asks, "Can you guys draw Callan, but even more disabled?"
See, what I'd do is I would move to subscribe star after being cancelled.
That's a good idea. Subscribe Star is pretty cool platform, I'd say. Jojo, have you considered making a Subscribe Star account?
What?
That's,
Pulse Motion didn't
Subscribe
appreciate
Star
you.
is basically Subscribe Star is basically Patreon if you got deplatformed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, Pulse Motion didn't appreciate you making fun of his Sidorak voice.
Oh yeah,
That
I
is me.
did. That's right. Sorry, dude.
What happened?
Someone made a meme doing the Rick and Morty Pickle Rick, the copy pasta, where you say, the funniest thing I've ever seen, ha ha. And someone did that doing their best Sidorak impression, and it was not that good, so I called him out on it.
You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, I think I remember saying that now. Yeah, that voice was shit.
Wow.
Sorry, dude.
Just kidding, man. I don't think I ever
I
said
don't
that.
think I don't carry this sentiment.
Can you guys draw Callan, but he has the coronavirus?
Just draw Callan.
Yeah.
I think this is the most we focused on the chat like ever.
So Kai, aka Gorog.
Yeah, we were here with Gorog the Greyot.
Okay, so like, how about you talk about yourself? Introduce
how many
us.
years ago was it? Like 10?
Let's
Yeah.
go back
Yeah.
further.
Start at the
Mr.
start
Tropical. Good to have you,
so
Mr.
let's-
down
Tropical
here.
Snowman.
Alright.
All right, so
yeah.
might as well introduce yourself here because it's like, like what are you? Who's
I-
the pro? How did you get started?
I know it's
I
hard,
helped
but just do your best.
I help Cage make Gakka and Rio and rewrite his dialogue sometimes.
Yeah. And he's pretty cool and pretty good at doing it. But yeah, sorry,
He's
Jojo.
also the voice of Rio.
He's got it.
He's also my brother, which is
Oh yeah, I'm the voice of Rio also.
That's why he's his brother, so he has to love him.
Even when he
That's
acts
not
like a
gonna work
spaz
better.
running
Better use the
around.
paint tool.
This
College
is why I'm
man.
saying this is the brother stream. My brother here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey,
IDS is
hey,
brother.
IDS, where's your brother?
I resorbed him in the womb.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
David Lang, Callan.
Can you bring him out? Can you bring him out to talk?
Bring him out.
I'm so confused if the David Lang is actually.
Is that your dad or is
I
that
think
Jojo?
that's
What-
Dave. I think that might actually be Dave, my good pal Dave. So this really is the
It's
brother
more
stream.
The brother stream.
I think he's trying to
My-
play a funny by saying my name over and over again. What a cool guy.
Yeah, no, David has a really cool sense of humor. I think it's really epic.
Person.
That's
Well, Jack Boy says.
Sorry.
Jack Boy says the person above me is a simp for Arnu. So apparently, Salesman, Wave, and Skits is your simp. Cage, are you proud of that?
I wish it was a
Why not?
girl.
No.
Okay, how the heck did Takua go from
Just
red
like
and
an
blue and
in-general.
yellow to white and gold, guys?
Oh, did I ever tell you guys?
Well, that makes
this
sense,
is more-
because-
this is-
Red, blue, and yellow, or white and gold's like it's the inverse colors on the color wheel. So there you go.
Whoa, really? Is that actually 100% correct?
Yeah.
Huh. Thank you for
Oh.
that fact. That fact.
So,
Why are you zooming in on that, Jojo? That's not right at all.
bruh. The
Color wheel
black
is on
opposite
screen,
of
dude.
white.
Look at the color wheel on screen, Callan.
Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, with the red. Yeah. Oh.
You just got pwned, bro.
I just got pwned
Oh.
epically. I'm
Yeah,
so dumb.
man, are you a brony because you just got ponied?
I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to help Jojo
Bro,
figure
some-
out how to use
someone's-
this thing.
Someone,
Can I get
someone's
can I
asking.
get a pity laugh from the chat on my epic joke because that epic joke was cool.
Look, Pohatu Dabing. Someone's asked you to draw Pohatu Dabing.
Guys, someone
Dabbing.
drop Pohatu. Jojo, can you try Pohatu dabbing? Or dabbing, rather?
Thank you, dickhead.
What'd you say?
I said hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, the brown one.
Hello there.
Hello. Hi.
What would you do if you went to work and you went hello and then your coworker went hi?
I'd laugh and go.
What would you do if Shane said stop that?
This-
Stop that!
This guy keeps saying dabbing instead of dabbing. I want to drop a giant cinder block on his skull.
Cinder block.
That's an old name.
Oh my gosh. Why
Why
are
are
Barnacle
Barnacle
memes
memes
unfunny? Ooh, that is a good
Because
question.
because most
It's a
Barnacle fans are unfunny. So
Yeah.
that is
Also,
be the ones that make.
also fandom humor is
That's not a jab at you, Volts Motion. I think you're funny, but just generally speaking.
Well, also fandom humor is like kind of like, we were just talking about this earlier today, but fandom humor is usually not that good.
Wait,
Yeah.
IDS is Kopaka a with Now I'm just quoting what it says. Nyega.
Like a thicker brush size.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How is it spelled?
Should make that bigger.
NYGA.
NYGA.
Pull it.
I wonder how do you pronounce that word?
Sorry.
Also, can you draw IDS slapping a small child? Please do. Sidorak. Sidorak is the biggest simp. I think Sidorak is less of a simp and more of a cock.
That's a good. Yeah, that is definitely. Like, I feel like that's.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to think about the movie. So, yeah, I guess he's kind of.
Yeah, he's not like vying over. He's so headstrong that he thinks he has Kopaka in the clutch, but he's not like begging or like.
Clutch?
Well, sorry, fucking Kopaka, Rudaka. He's not like bowing down to her.
Sidorak is a gay love affair between Sidorak and Kopaka.
My bad. But like, he's not like praising her constantly or like vowing, like, you know, always. Obviously, he brings up the marriage proposal, but he's not like bending over backwards for her. But then he's being cucked by Vakama the whole time. So
Same time, though, he's also like. At the same time, he's also like really cool. Like he wants, you know, Rudaka to quote unquote finish him, meaning.
Yeah.
Meaning
meaning free cum was dripping out of the head of his penis. But he just,
Why are we talking? Oh, guys, come on. I think Sidorak deserves a little more respect than this. Sidorak deserves a little more respect.
I like how.
Itongu needs to back it up because he's fat enough.
Yeah.
JoJo's been
But
goofing off.
he was laughing good.
Guys, did you know JoJo just showed my my public income from YouTube all on the stream? So people really got to see my cool big numbers.
How much do you make, man?
I didn't. It just came up.
You just came up when you actually clicked the wrong tab. Oh boy.
Sidorak is getting pegged by Rudaka.
It's pretty hard to.
Maybe.
I think Sidorak is getting pegged by Kitongu wearing a strap-on over his own dick.
I don't think that's happening.
Why do you think that concept's so funny?
Because it's so unnecessary.
He just doesn't want to get STDs, but he still wants to sodomize. So.
Yeah, because he wants to dominate Sidorak without making him gay, so he has to put the prosthetic on.
Sodomy is calling me.
Brown Matoran from 2001 is a simp. Nah, Hookie's a Chad, mate.
What do you? Wait. Maybe he's talking about. Can you be a self simp? Because Hafu was definitely a self simp.
Nah, if you're self-obsessed, you're the opposite of a simp. I think a narcissist cannot be a simp.
That's a good point.
Is that how it works?
Hold on a second. What if you made a parallel universe version of yourself and you were simping for that?
Well, if the parallel universe version of you was disinterested in you and you were trying your hardest to get its attention, then yes. But why would your parallel universe version of you be like, think highly of himself? I don't know.
I love this rationalization. You trying so hard, but in the end, it didn't even matter, dude.
Are you talking to me or?
Can you stop quoting Ego Raptor songs, please?
Ego Raptor is a talented writer. Yes, we know this, but
Does Ego Raptor even make songs anymore? Do they still do those awful Starbomb things?
They're
they
doing
are.
another
Like,
album.
him and some guy covered it at In the End by Linkin Park, which is why I'm referencing.
Right. Okay.
They also did Infinite's theme from Sonic Forces.
What is Infinite Steam?
Infinite. The character Infinite. His
I'm
theme song.
gonna open a sauna called Infinite Steam.
Yeah. Just like you just have Infinite from the game, just like there with like his mask and the dubstep playing while people are getting in the sauna in the bathhouse. Yeah. I wish you guys were as acoustic for the Sonic franchise as I was, so you could understand the genius of that joke. It was way epic funny.
I wish they'd made just one Bionicle named Dave. Sam.
I wish they made a Bionicle that was just too good.
That's the whole reason why they made Hero Factory, because they wanted Bionicles with human names.
Yeah.
And the tragedy is there wasn't a single one called Dave.
Jojo, what would you say?
There
this
wasn't even a
character's name
Steve.
is?
In fact, if I was going to rename all the Wave 1 heroes, there'd be a Howard, there'd be a Steve, there'd be a Frank, there'd be a Dave, there'd be a... be great.
Like I guess Kathy or Kathleen for Breeze.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that Hero Factory, like, I don't know, man. Like I don't like I don't think Hero Factory. I feel like Hero Factory could go. I'm trying to think if I have to verbalize this. Basically, it's like while I definitely would want Bionicle back, I'm in a spot where like I'd just be just as happy if Hero Factory came back.
I'd have preferred Hero Factory to have just have continued instead of G2 happening.
Same.
Yeah.
Also,
we
someone
should
says,
do
that.
someone says draw me as an anime schoolgirl.
No.
Did they?
You or them?
Me.
Oh, IDS.
Oh.
Yeah, draw IDS. Also, do you guys think Krika is the best character of 2008?
Best character?
Yeah, he's probably. He's well, not, well,
2008?
obviously, in terms of new character,
Yeah.
Like
probably.
Kraka or Krika?
Krika.
Krika was
Oh.
in 2004. In terms of new character, yeah, but then you have all the Nuva there, so no.
I'm trying to think. I think like Mutron was the best Makuta villain character to come out that entire year.
Are we talking character or set? Because I think Krika is
Sorry, set, not character. I
think Krika is cooler than Mutron is cool. I like Mutron, but Krika's more unique.
Who's Krika? I don't know this one.
Krika looks
He's
like a red and white mantis.
How do you spell it?
He's the white Mystica. Yeah.
Krika.
Okay.
Guys, what do you think of
Yeah,
JoJo's
these are
drawing?
weird. Yeah. I don't know.
Fucking prick. I hope IDS can be quiet for a while dude Callan gets a chance at reading comments. Fuck you, dude.
I love that. Oh, man. Callan, have you yet declared your loyalty to the cult meal? I want to say Topeng is the guy who actually asked me in that edit that I did recently of Callan's love for oatmeal. Because for some reason, No Productions has a really stupid oatmeal meme that they think is really funny. And it's not.
You know what? That it is actually funny. It's very cool and genius, man. Like, isn't oatmeal like okay?
I'm an enemy of cult meal.
No, hold on. You're telling me that breakfast food is not really cool and funny and like not like it's not like for me, my mind's blown that anybody would make a joke about something that you consume at the start of your day. Like, what's next? Are they going to tell me that somebody's going to make a song about eating waffles?
I don't know.
Yes. Also, one guy asked, "Have we all seen Smiling Friends?" Yes, we have, and we all enjoy it.
Yes, it was great.
Are you encroaching?
Josiah,
Kai,
did you like the Smiling
Kai.
Friends pilot?
Kai, are you encroaching?
What do you mean?
Are you encroaching?
I'm encroaching.
It looks like you're encroaching on my drawing. Looks like you're encroaching on my drawing.
That's JoJo.
JoJo's drawing looks like what remains of Kobe.
Oh no! That is one of the funniest things. Oh,
That's a good comment.
Oh man, that's great. Callan is a national threat. What are you talking about, Fro96?
You are.
Why?
Yeah, you're a white nationalist.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not.
cishet.
I'm trying to.
I never wanted to nationalize anything.
What are you talking about? You would nationalize Bionicle as the state
White
bird
culture.
if you could. There you go.
That was cool. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Right. Yeah, so funny.
I'm eating oatmeal right now, so back off, man. It's not funny. This is me making fun of me, and it's just mean. I will call the ACLU, so back off, man. Okay, sorry, Sushi Yoda. I probably went a little too far.
You know what, Yoda? Yeah, good. Try me, okay? Like, you think listen, okay? Like, my dad works for Nintendo. He can get you banned off the servers.
Yeah.
Has anyone's dad actually ever banned someone else?
Has anybody's dad ever actually worked for Nintendo?
My dad worked for Epstein.
Somebody said that they
Yeah, I
thought
feel
Hero
like I would
Factory
that.
really sucked.
It's good. There's a lot of traveling.
A lot of traveling. Were you
Oh.
in your earlier days?
Yep. Making lots of new friends.
Lots of new friends. They're a little bit older, but
Yeah, some famous guys as well. It's nice.
Like,
New
good
best friends.
opportunities, though, right?
Good networking.
New best friends.
Who was the coolest person you met on your travels?
A guy named Bill.
Oh.
Bill? Last name?
Cosby or Clinton?
Clinton. I don't know if Cosby was there. I don't know.
I may be a rapist, but I'm not a pedo.
That's definitely. That sounds like that's an actual Bill Clinton quote. I think
Cosby or Clinton?
both.
I did not have sexual relations with that child.
Hey, Callan, what if Hero
Yes.
Factory was bionicle, but just millions of years in the future, and the toy disappeared, so they build heroes, and they also build a city on Barra Magna?
Yeah, what if like
You made the jokes about oatmeal.
That would be really funny.
That is like literally every fan theory from 2011 and 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
I can't.
I don't dislike the idea of
I
like
do.
they had a bionicle, like like they had the idea that the Hero Factory universe took place in the bionicle universe and was like on another planet like 2 billion miles away. But in terms of like saying like, oh yeah, bionicles became Hero Factories, like is stupid, because Hero Factories were like distinctly robots, while bionicles were distinctly it's basically cyborgs.
Wait,
Yeah.
Salesman Wave says, I hate
To
that
redo that
people
or
that
not?
think the Martin Nui robot was a dumb reveal. People who think that's a dumb reveal are idiots, because that's legit like such an amazing twist.
I thought it was really cool. I like
Yeah.
It's right in front of you, because they're like, oh yeah, we're on the island of Manui, we're on Madanui, guys, we're on Manui, and they
Yeah.
are literally on Manui.
Like the
Yeah.
fact that it was right there from the start, and it genuinely was foreshadowed throughout. I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but on BZP, a guy posted the theory in like 2004 or 5, and everyone was like, "You're an idiot," and it was just like he figured it out back then.
That's so
There's
cool.
even like there's even like literally a comment in like the Bionicle book, like the one I read, which was the Borak Years book. Like that book, like literally, like at the when there's kind of like already foreshadowing of it, because it's like
Got something
when the
else.
rumblings of the Borak happened, and Golly asks if they awakened Manui and is he angry? Like it's kind of like implies kind of like, oh, this guy's a physical thing. Yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty
in
cool.
fact,
It just makes him feel so old world, like just sounds like an ancient. It plays into like a lot of mythos and stuff like that.
it's like old Stone Golem stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like for the longest time, I always like remember hearing people talk about being like, isn't it confusing that the island is the same name as the character? But then it's like, well, the island is the character. So
And there's lots of stuff. Like I remember when in Minogue, the miners are like, while fleeing Epstein, they're just like, we've reached this base level of rock that we can't get through, and it's just like, oh, whatever. But that was like, they basically reached his skull, and they're like, oh, we can't get any further, huh? Weird.
Yikes.
And there's lots of little things like that, which even from the beginning I just mention, and you just kind of don't think about it until it's put into this larger context. And you're like, oh, huh.
Yeah.
it's kind of almost like it's almost like like that like a good old joke from a comedian that turns out to be an awful person. You're kind of like a little bit like, huh, yeah, that was a funny joke that you put in that sitcom, but then you realize, oh no, that man actually did that.
Oh yeah, that time in Louis when he jacked off in that doorway, huh? Makes sense now.
Guys, do you remember who saved the day?
Louis, more like Gooey.
Guys, do you remember which Toa turned the tide at the end of 2006? I didn't even know this because I haven't read the book.
Moses.
Ha ha.
Ayatora.
One of the Toa did something with their mass power to stop Vizon.
Uh,
It was Huki with his Sanok.
Kongu just it was like, hey, check
Because
this out. And
doesn't Axon give Huki like a really specific Zamosphere, and because he has a mask of accuracy, he uses it, right?
Actually, Cage was closer on there. Huki uses his mask of telepathy to show Vizon the true intent of the mask of life.
Huki doesn't have the mask of telepathy. You're thinking of Kongu, mate.
Did I say Huki?
Yep.
You were talking about Huki. I meant to say Kongu because Cage was talking about Kongu. I goofed up.
you got a little monkey.
Monkey kid. But anyway.
Got it.
Oh,
Anyway,
but then Jala launched
monkey
the
kid.
Zammer that he got from Axon. So it
Really?
was
I
Jala.
thought it was Huki.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be Huki? Well, then again, Jala has that Mask of Fate, which basically puts him at peak athletic capability. But still, it would make sense for the dude with the Mask of Accuracy to use it.
Jawless mass power just gives you that ability to eat
Guys.
the rolls and wings while still having a six pack.
Jala's power is literally steroids.
Guys, who do you
But,
think is the
okay,
true monkey kid? Sorry, real quick. Who's the true monkey kid? Cage's drawing or JoJo's?
Alex Richards. He was the monkey head.
Oh.
Now he's formed a whole body. Now he's a full kid.
I like them both.
I need actually. Let's see. I need to check
It's
the
powerful composition.
Toberson says.
Everybody validate me in the chat. I need my artistic abilities validated.
Toberson pointed out the fact you misspelled monkey kid. It's spelled monkey with an IE.
That's true. That is.
Even when I spell word right, it's wrong.
Yeah, in fact,
I know.
you did the correct
That's
spelling.
so funny that you did do the correct spelling, but it's wrong. How do you do that 6? Ah, my head hurts. The mask is on this way.
True.
Okay, but yeah, apparently then what happened was the Zamar froze Cardass and his rider in a stasis field and allowed Matoro to take the Mask of Life from the back of Vizon's head, separating the Paraka from the Cardass in the process. And then the rest of the Paraka are like, haha, now we got you, Matoro. And Yanika made Cardass fire one last blast at Matoro. Wait.
So they just wanted the red guy to do it. Makes more sense to give that to Huki.
Yeah.
They wanted to
Opioids and crack? Thanks, Blaze Bionicle. Thanks for that. Blaze Bionicle said JoJo is the best monkey kid because his has done levels of opioids and crack. So, there you go, guys.
Yeah, I think Bionicle has a red supremacy problem.
Yeah.
The red ones do typically try to. Sorry, who was the leader of? Was it always the villains? Kind of, they changed it up for their leaders, there, right?
Yeah, because Zakdan was the leader of the Paraka.
Yeah, and see, it's like it's a subtle social commentary on the fact that you always need like the same like ethnic group as the leaders, because in the same way that like how a woman would burn America if she was in power. The evil is controlled by other groups that aren't red.
Yeah, I mean it's true. Jala and Tahu didn't do much to earn their leadership positions, but because they're red, the red supremacy gave them that red privilege.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's the reason why even though the Hordika were able to take down a spider army, they still wanted the Kama back because they still needed their own massa.
Yeah.
Like Crusader would be very.
I was really happy when the second wave of G2 were called Barnacle Masses.
Yeah, it's like the plantation owner of fire, the plantation owner of fire. But what would you do if like there was just a one really racist year of Bionicle?
Callan, can you tell IDS that Larnu is better than him? Dang. Jackboy420 says that Larnu is better than IDS.
The fuck you say?
I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again.
Bionicle really pushing a pro-white agenda by making Matoro the most important one. He saves all the toe of color.
No. Actually, if you look at it, it's actually kind of a little. It's actually races against whites because of the fact that it's like saying that we need to take upon the sins of our previous ancestors. Matoro's sacrifice was reparations for his inherent white sin. If you think about it,
guys.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's like the help. He's the white savior.
Yeah, I think I'm more with the savior thing. Whites are better than the rest.
But it's like he's a white savior, apologizing for all the shit that the whites have done.
IQ test. Whites are better than the rest.
Kai, how do you feel about these theories of how do you feel about these theories of like how we're trying to put like racial supremacy into Bionicle?
I have a feeling that they were trying to steer clear of all that stuff, but I could be wrong. It could have all been like some weird
they looked at
neo-Dutch colonizing agenda.
Papers are like we need to take over. It's like.
See, what 2001 is actually low-key about is colonialism. So the Toa moved from their homeland to this new island of Madanui, and the native animals, they just start fighting them for no reason. Like, the whole that they're evil is just propaganda. They're just colonizing Madanui.
Right.
Yeah.
I think if, like, Bionicle Year 1 would, is, like, would make more sense if you looked at it in the perspective of a nostalgia critic. Dude, okay, no joke, though, seriously, though, since, Nostalgia Critic does have contact with Finna, though. like if he reviewed Mask of Light, though Lucy Lacemaker would pop up again in that review. You know that'd be the case.
I'd just love it if if Malcolm could dress up as Takanuva.
I want the soundtrack to be like, what the fuck? It's just the Lord of the Rings theme. Why is it the Lord of the Rings theme?
God.
Yeah, no, that would stink. Oh, by the way, apparently after 2006, Cardass and Vizon went separate ways. They were like, all right.
Sorry, we need a breakup. We
They had a good relationship for a little bit there, but they just had to go find their own destinies. Did you guys know that the Cardass fought the Tatorak?
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Tatorak?
I didn't even
What's a
know.
Tatorak?
Thorak is the big green. It's the big green dragon from 2004.
I'm surprised someone hasn't animated that. It's funny too because if you actually put the builds together, I think if in concept the Cardass dragon would be a bit smaller than Tatarak, but in build,
I think it gets. I can't remember which one, but one of them gets really injured, and I think Gali heals it. If I remember correctly, something like that.
yeah, the
Did you guys ever
Cardass does.
figure out like what who did Canister Light Wasteland? Like did they?
I mean, the
No.
man or the
Yeah,
username
like
or-
I mean, I obviously everyone knows his username, but was he like active in the community or something like that?
No.
Or
He dropped
No.
off the face of the earth years ago.
And that's why that's why he
like,
remains
I
unsullied.
mean, there's creepy biotube stalker. Oh.
Yeah. It's definitely him. Me.
Yeah. It's totally that guy. Totally come back as creepy biotube stalker.
Weirdo's doing some
Yeah,
cool
Cal has
monkey kids.
squirrels in his pants. I love Phineas and Ferb.
Guys, request Cage draw something else now, since he already drew a really cool monkey kid.
I was gonna color it, but okay. Yeah, you can request me.
Cage, we want to engage our audience.
Okay.
But I do have to say that is a really cool monkey kid, and I do think you should color it in. But
I'm really happy with this. I feel like it's. Kai, what do you think other guys think about this drawing?
It looks good. I'm guessing that's right.
Oh, yeah, he has heroin now.
he's drawing hair.
I'm the heroin kid. Oh, the junkie kid. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
IDS, why do you have to take away our moments of genuine joy with your fake
I was
laughter?
laughing.
No,
I was
you
laughing,
weren't.
dude.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
it was really funny.
He's laughing like a monkey.
Callan, I can't believe you don't follow the cult meal. You've declared yourself an infidel, yada yada. I don't care.
Yeah.
Declare yourself.
You're not funny.
Infidel.
Cage, draw the kid I assaulted. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I'll draw in the other corner.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Yo, you should draw Jotaro Kujo mixed with the Ragna the Blood. Don't draw that. Don't
No,
even
I
think about it.
I was on board with the Jotaro, but the Ragnar Bludic, it's like I don't know what that is, and it sounds cringe.
Have you watched the Just Too Good Mander video where they go to Georgia to buy Monkey Kid sets and they go
Yeah,
to
I
the
love Just Too Good.
Oh, yeah, I
I
was
love
gonna
Just Too
watch
Good.
Who's
Jojo saw
Mando?
it. He was going to.
He said the title was "We drove 2 hours to buy a Monkey Kid set."
Ugh.
IDS, would you ever drive 2 hours to buy a Monkey Kid set?
I'd go to drive 2 hours to buy a live monkey.
I actually drove a half hour to try and get a
Love the
set for
concept of
JoJo,
you
but
having a
it
pet
wasn't
monkey.
there.
Yeah, I would love to have a pet monkey, and then if it got vicious, I'd beat the shit out of it.
Well, you can do that here.
I'm kidding. But
Oh my gosh, we have
actually,
NP.
To be honest,
you
would you-
relocate to Alabama just so you can get a monkey.
yeah. Would you guys ever eat bushmeat if it was offered to you?
No way. There's no way you could get me to eat bushmeat.
What you don't
No, I
want
want
a
that-
you
I
don't
want-
you don't want a
I
brain
want that
infection? What are you talking
I
about?
want that prion action.
Wait a second, what exactly is what's in bushmeat? I want to know all. You bump the mic. Hello? What's going on? There we go. I don't know what was going on there. I think my I disconnected. Are you guys there?
Yeah,
No, we're not.
no.
Oh
Not at
no.
all.
Sorry to everyone who experienced that little blip. Hey, Callan, plan on starting a channel. What do you edit with? I edit you with an old program called iMovie HD, and I'd like to at some point just show my basic process because it's not a great process, but you can do things somewhat quickly with it. I think.
I use clip film.
Why you mock
All
me?
right, so I'm drawing the child that was assaulted by that one user. So.
Do you guys have anything wonderful to say to Cult Meal Productions, aka Bionicle NP?
Yeah, Bionicle MP, more like Bionicle PP. Ha ha ha. Nah, bro, you're chill, bro. So how about how about you how about we get together and make some nice oatmeal later on? Okay, that'd be heck. Okay, I'll bring in the waffles. Do waffles.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Bushmeat contains the essence of George W. Bush.
Callan, Lord of Islam. I feel like I saw that recently.
What do
Or
you
maybe I
mean?
dreamed that.
You
I dreamed about-
You dreamed about me being the Lord of Islam?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
How
crazy.
about that?
How about that?
Callan actually did have a Discord server, and he sold it.
Are people who don't follow Islam isn't Islam?
I guess so.
Goodbye, Lego Man McD. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, don't eat oatmeal. That's cringe.
It is very cringe. Very cringe.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
breather.
So, how do you feel about this defeated child?
Defeated child.
Ragagaki. You're the monkey eating ragagaki.
I can draw a monkey eating Rahakagaki.
Any not?
Oh,
Why
The
not?
black screen is what I was referring to.
damn.
Oh.
Just keeps going, doesn't it?
Who's doing that?
As
Who's the
this
monkey kid?
world keeps on going round and round.
Okay, there you go. I drew the kid. I drew the kid you were assaulted. That is, was assaulted. Are you
Oh
happy?
shoot!
Do you have Bionicle advice?
You did. Oh yeah, you did draw
Uh,
the kid that I think
Was
it was
assaulted.
Jack Boy assaulted.
Yeah, look at Jack Boy's victim.
Do Islamic people eat salami? I don't think so. Actually, I know so.
They eat a version called Islami.
Hey
Say, Cal,
Callan,
what would you do if a woman-
what would you do if a woman removed her hijab?
Stone her immediately, of course.
No, I'd shake her hand and
Like-
give her a
No,
high
you would
five.
point at her and be like, "Bro, that's haram."
Oh brother. Oh
Oh,
brother.
Colin.
That's a comment. Heavy magma.
I'll draw a solid snake now in the bathroom stalls. They kept you waiting.
Thoughts on the state of Israel?
I hope
I
that
haven't been keeping up with it.
I hope they're doing well in all the midst of this coronavirus stuff. That's
Yeah, Netanyahu.
why do you love that man? IDS is writing the biography of Benjamin Netanyahu right now.
Because he might have the greatest name in the history of humanity, Benjamin Netanyahu.
It's pretty good.
I thought you
And I
said
meant
Steve
for-
Howard was one of the best names.
Steve Howard Frank Netanyahu is the name of my child.
Steve Howard.
Steve Howard Frank Netanyahu.
That'd be pretty cool. Steve Howard Frank Netanyahu.
Yeah.
I would definitely
Yeah,
want to hang out with that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it may sound a little uncourteous to say or maybe a little progressive, but I'd hang out with a kid named Steve Howard Frank Netanyahu. Yeah.
Oh, these lefty. You're a lefty liberal idiot.
What are you talking
Would
about?
never. No. It's against America's values to hang around with a kid named Steve Howard Netanyahu.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're saying, dude. He's a cool guy.
IDS, do you like Poland? I do like the Polski skleps.
Do you guys like Polish jokes?
IDS is a god on earth and Callan is a false prophet. True.
That's true. That's real classic Count Elf live stream stuff.
I'm not sure if you know this guy, that Aaron had a cult that was getting formed around him.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was what?
He got a
Oh
cult
yeah.
that was
IDS, you need to get to Tokumo's new picture.
I need to draw Tokumo a new picture, yeah, I do.
I know that you aren't on this art stream yet. Next time, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw it right now. I'm gonna draw it on paper right now for him. Let me get
Oh,
a
that's a
pen.
good idea.
Do I have a pen handy? No, I don't
Benjamin
have a pen.
Netanyahu.
You can color it in later.
Netanyahu's forsaken me yet again.
How often do you ask Netanyahu for help?
Daily, before every meal, I say grace to Netanyahu.
You say Yahoo, give me strength.
Yahoo, guide these nets.
Is that what you say at the border when you're catching it?
Or like a cartoon dog catcher.
Oh my gosh. It sounds like an owl saying it. Netanyahu.
Yeah, it sounds like Awu, number 128.
Netanyahu, 148.
For those that don't know, Korgot's canonically a female in Bionicle G2. Thanks, Chase Grown.
I genuinely don't know.
Thanks, Chase. Now I'm getting a groan at that fact because you talked about Bionicle G2.
I'm gonna just go away AFK for a second while I try and find a pen.
Cool. Callan and Shadow Gear both wear Ruru. Callan equals Shadow Gear. It's crazy.
I mean, there was a meme about you both getting beaten up a bunch back in the day.
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of self-imposed that meme to some extent, but it kind of fell naturally on him.
Do you like getting beat up, Caleb? Is that like a kink or something like that?
Interesting question to ask me, but I mean, I'm not wholly opposed.
Yahoo.
You're not opposed.
I drew.
In a fictional comedic sense, yes.
This is pretty bad, but because it involves me drawing a bathroom stall and Solid Snake, but I'm trying to work on the snake. You open up the stall and Snake is sitting there saying, "Catch you waiting, huh?"
Gotcha. Tyrone Corona says, Callan, guess what? What?
Don't guess it.
Nothing. Oh.
Netanyahu.
Callan, do you have Bionicle advice, please?
There's this cooler series called Hero Factory. You should check that out.
Bionicle advice. I think spend all of your money on Bionicle. That's my advice. And I'm getting nobody backing me up on that. So
What if you only spend half your money on Bionicle?
it's not enough.
You gotta spend, bro. You gotta give 10% to the church at least.
Not enough. I kid. I joke. Call a loaf on the phone. Do you guys know who invented the loaf joke?
Timothy Adams.
Timothy Adams, yeah, I believe so.
I think it was me actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I said Callan love for bread in that one video. It's like our first collab video. Where at the very end you're like, "Hey,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, my bad.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Here's a terrible Solid Snake. I hate this drawing.
Let's see what this snake.
Kept you waiting.
Seems like
And
NP's having a hard time running his cult. Everyone's starting to spam.
He doesn't have a good one.
No, but he's got a crew. Sell the
Is
house
MP in the
for
stream?
Bionicle.
Is MP in the stream or is he not?
Yeah. His channel's now called Cult Meal Productions.
Oh, maybe you should get a different channel name, bro.
Oh, nice. JoJo's getting really good at stop motion animation, guys. Maybe I'll start posting videos on my channel of JoJo's footage.
Also, Caleb, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you can show that to Towakuma. It's his drawing.
That's good, but yeah, I like that. I'll try and screenshot it and get it on the screen.
Yeah, I'm taking away the two drawings that weren't that good. Give me something good to draw. Give me something sensual.
Oh my gosh, guys! Like, I know you think you're hilarious, but please stop spamming Cult Meal. I guess.
Guys, please in the chat, please beg me to do a sexy pinup of Nina for Ninjago. That'd be cool. That'd be freaking epic. Haha, that would be silly. That would be a funny joke, right?
Claim independence from Callan, JoJo. Josiah, I'm independent from you.
Josiah.
It was supposed to be the other way around. Callan was supposed to denounce you as his master.
He's giving me the weirdest look right now. He's like questioning my existence, Josiah. He's staring into my eyes.
So, I think like for the master sets, I think we need to ad lib a commercial for Bionicle G2. Okay, so like if you want to start off it with the thing. Okay, I'll do it. Actually, I know where to start. New masses from Bionicle.
Vizon's got the massa.
Ammy's got the sauce.
And they're hungry.
Bison's got the house. No, Fenric's got the house, but
Vizan's got the land, but Fanrak's got the cotton.
Oh no!
Together, they're planting.
Together, they're picking.
What have I become?
Okay. I need to look in the stream chat to see if there's any suggestions for like things for me to draw.
Lots of oatmeal jokes.
I think the cult meal killed the chat. There hasn't been a message in a while.
The Monkey Kid drawing is really good, Spackler Studios says.
Thank you.
Oh wait, what did someone say?
Can you reload the chat page, Caleb?
I'm just kind of following it.
It's just all.
No. Reload the drawing page. Sorry, that's.
Oh, I see. Let me reload it.
There's a couple things that have been updated on it. That
Gotcha.
Aren't quite showing up.
Watch your back, motherfucker.
TTV is dead. Really?
Good.
Someone just commented that. Kopek 2001. Callan is a stalker simp. Dang. Why are you saying this, Brody Burnett? Fenrak's got the car, but Vizon's got the kids. Can you draw a picture of Vizon with his kids?
No, but somebody did ask me to draw Jotaro Kujo, and I like Jotaro, so I'm going to do him.
Okay. That was he may never see it now, but hopefully he will.
Oh, somebody else said I'm going to tell him Larry to draw Jotaro.
There you go. I'm Jotaro like Chloroseptic.
So, IDS, when you see a JoJo meme, do you like go, oh man, that's so cool, that's so funny?
No.
When you see JoJo Siwa, do you go ooh?
Yes.
I don't. Is she old enough for you to go ooh?
No.
I go, ooh, child, things are gonna get ugly.
There you go, ooh, like whatever that meme is.
Wait, what?
There's like a meme that does that.
I think I've said this before, but my favorite meme of the moment is the Yo Obama, where's my clothes? There's your clothes.
It's a great meme.
Plays that song.
What about you got the mama jeans?
And Mr. Fantastic Face.
Which Toamata mask would be the worst as a human face?
Probably Kopaka's, because it'd be horrifying to have someone with 3 eyes. 4 eyes.
Yeah. What would be the second worst then? Because that's kind of obvious.
Maybe Liwa, because of how huge a smile would be.
Maybe, but Golly would also be kind of weird.
Yeah. It might be just giant gauges in the cheeks for Liwa, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Golly's face looks like a scuba diver mask, so having that as like a human face is kind of a weird concept.
Yeah, because...
What about Onua's mask is kind of weird. Like, where's the mouth?
It's tall, but I feel like it would just look like a really ugly human.
Yeah, but it would kind of look like a human hockey mask fusion, I think.
Right,
Onua's got kind of ears, though, going on.
Draw Callan murdering the cult meal beam by driving a plane into 2 towers of oatmeal containers. That actually is a pretty good idea.
Do you want to draw that?
What?
Do you want to draw that?
Don't put me into this, he's thinking.
There's your clothes.
There's your quotes. Callan reminds me of Golly Mastica. Massa.
Mastication.
Ideas, do you find yourself watching Mammy videos a lot?
I really just get... When I've had a long day, I just throw on an old Aunt Jemima commercial and just pour the syrup all over my body, and it's just everything's okay.
Is your favorite category on the hub Mammy?
Yeah.
What
Like,
would you
and
do?
sometimes,
What would you do if what would you do if Mammy Hub was like a site?
sometimes it suggests memories, and I'm like, get out of my face.
Yeah,
I
that's
want
not
a
fun.
good, wholesome Jemima.
I just want to hang out with my good old aunt and have a beautiful breakfast.
Who else thinks the masks in 2006 were the most ugliest? Nope.
That's stupid. You're stupid.
The 2006. What are you talking about? Like the Nika?
Someone's slandering the Nika. I made Paraka
Well-
slander earlier. People hate 2006. How dare they?
I think people hate 2006 just because because that's when the Nika builds were introduced. But the thing is, it's like 2006 was basically Bionicle's peak. It was like Bionicle at its best, and then they're like, all right, well we got the best. Now we don't need to improve anymore. We can get lazy.
Yeah,
So,
but I think they're more criticizing. I think it's the masks in general, or the rubber masks. But I'm like, these
Yeah.
are basically movie-styled masks, and I'm a big fan of the movie. So
I like the movie. I like the movie masks a lot, and I like the rubber masks a lot. I do think that the rubber masks do have this thing where it feels like I do feel as what Bionicle went on that like a lot of the earlier masks felt like they could fit multiple characters, while the later masks felt like it was uniquely for this one character.
hmm
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I think it's due to a combination of colors and usages of it. But at the same time, though, I feel like that. No, aside from that too, like just like I do feel like the Nika are like the most like face like thus. They feel like the most like okay, this is explicitly Kongu, this is explicitly Jala, this is explicitly
Yeah.
it's like the least universal looking masks.
Well,
which
that's
is
the thing,
not
but because the fact that they're organic, well, means kind of they are the only ones with that exact look as well. So technically, as far as it goes, no one else would have masks that look exactly like those.
Yeah, so it's like I will say that it's like in terms of like a in terms of like a Bionicle mocking perspective, there are some things that you can criticize on that front, but as far as like a set perspective go, there's nothing wrong.
And that's the thing. I can understand people not liking them because the fact that they're not compatible, and it's style-wise, they're not very. They're their own thing, but I still really like them, and that's the thing. After 2006, the masks went back to that 2004 style design, but they started getting longer and longer. If you look at the 2008 mask versus the 2001 mask, there's so much length in the Z-axis.
Also on top of that too, like they made a lot of Bionicle masks. As this franchise went on, so when the series when they did the Metchers and introduced the Metcher heads where the masks were harder to knock off, and they got rid of the knockoff feature. They you can put a Metcher head on a toe Metcher mask on a Mata head, but but then when they did the Mario, you can kind of do it, but the Fantoka and Mystica just got to that point where it's like they didn't even worry about making.
The further forward they go, the less they care about backwards compatibility. But at least with the fact they couldn't put them on Mata heads, the fact Metro heads are still quite usable. But then it got to a point where it was just like, well, they just can't be used anymore. And that's why I don't like about G2. Yeah, they created a brand new system, but why? Just to make because that's the thing. It was cool to have the idea because Glatorian and then Hero Factory changed the idea of the head having the ball joint. So and actually the Avmatoran started that, having the ball joint on the body. So the idea of having a compatible head with a socket in was actually really cool. But nope, they didn't give us that.
G2, the problem with it is that they tried to bring back the Mata functions of the gearbox and the mask knocking off ability. But the way that they implemented them were like more fun with
Originals.
with the original Mata. Yeah, I mean like the mask knocking off. I will say with the Mata sometimes some Mata masks falling off can kind of be a little frustrating depending on what you're trying to do with them. But in terms of if you were trying to do but same time if you're a good example is if you have a new Jaga Stinger and it goes straight towards the Tahu head, it's going to knock off the Tahu head because it pushes down the forehead. But with a G2 mask, you have to hit the light piping piece to
because the whole point of it was all the functions were attack functions, so they were going to hit the head and knock it off. The G2 function doesn't work because all the attack functions don't aim at the back. Like if you have, imagine two kids holding them face to face, they're not going to hit the back of the head. So the function then doesn't become a mask knocking off function. It's a mask almost release function. You hit the back and the mask pops off. Why? What is that? That has zero story significance.
And then also kind of like if you're going, and then also for the what am I trying to call it? Also the gearboxes just like texturally just feel worse, and it's like, yeah, sure, they're tight, but at the same time they're like, there's gear locking mechanisms on the Mata. If you just kind of push on the gears, you can kind of keep them tight and get that friction there.
Not only that,
And-
but there's that lower gear you can put in to lock it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So there's like, multiple, there's solutions around it that, just, you need to advertise, but I don't, but the thing about G2 gears is like, they're trying to, okay, anybody who's owned a Tahoe, it's like literally just got the gears and just like, like I'm even doing it right now. You just twist it back and forth and you get like a rapid stabby action going on. That's cool. That's fun. It feels nice. It actually has like texturally, it feels really nice, and texture is really important on physical things like video game controllers and action figures. Texturally though, with the G2 ones though, it's just like you can't get that fast motion going on, and it kind of is sloppy, and then also on top of that too, just the way that the arms are going to kind of flipping all over the ball.
Don't you want giant, heavy, slow-moving gear functions that that clash on the armor that's hanging above it for some reason? Isn't that really fun?
You know what? I think it's cool, and also having the arms behind the characters, that's also cool.
Yeah,
I mean, take everything back. I take everything back.
Yeah, I like the idea that my arms aren't part of my body, but they're on a weird backpack that's way too far back and doesn't look like it's actually part of my body. Love it. Really cool.
Yep, I agree.
It's so frustrating that they fixed. It's so frustrating to fix that with Star Wars, man.
Oh, stupid.
All right, guys.
You know about that, right? Okay. Is he not there anymore?
Guy. Oh no, we lost one of the brothers. Actually, we technically lost both the brothers. JoJo's doing some sick animations now.
Well, for people who don't know, Star Wars actually decided, let's take this gearbox that we've created for G2 and actually implement it inside the body and build around it like they should have, and did it really well. Now, and a lot of them have weird dollish heads, but in terms of the body builds, they did a good job.
Sorry, I've been
like I wish I bought more. Like I kind of wish I bought the G2 like the Star Wars sets purely for unlocking purposes, but at the same time they're like, man, those are expensive. I don't.
They are really expensive. The one I wish I got had some unique shells as well. I'm like, damn, they're creating these for like sets that no one gives a shit about.
It's true.
I'm also thinking about like, darn, you're actually making you're actually doing the one thing that it was my biggest criticism on Bionicle, basically all of CCBS, making new shells. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's the thing. CCBS in theory is a good idea if you make new parts for it, because then they're all compatible. But they were like, no, we made these first shells in 2011 and we're going to use them forever. That's it.
You got the Quaker Oats on here.
Mako is the most purest, wholesome being in the Bionicle universe. Changed my mind.
We already discussed this.
That's wrong. It's a lie.
Do you want just requote? Do you just want to requote that stream highlight?
Yeah, let's just literally reenact.
Defiled multiple times by who cares?
Just reenact the stream highlight, then you can reanimate the whole entire stream highlight again.
Yeah. Wait, what did I say after that?
Let's.
All
right.
I will say I'm probably going to dip in about 20 minutes.
I think that's good. Probably a good place to end it too, because I got a busy day.
He was gonna beat Mata, and Mata was like, "Remember your destiny." Oh shit! It's like, it's like, remember what you came here for? The children. Exactly. We need to get on that airline, Nakama. What is happening?
Soulic meme is the shittest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Is it worse than the cult meal meme?
What is the cult meal meme?
It's MP and his friends trying to be funny by just making jokes about oatmeal and spamming people. Well, not. I'll give Noah the pass. He hasn't done as much spamming, but his friends are.
Who gave you the Noah pass?
Oh boy, what a goof! Callan is Bonkle Stalker simp. Does it mean that I simp for a creepy biotube stalker?
Paul M. Cult meal. What is his picture? This green Patrick Star looking.
I do like that image actually. It's kind of funny. Molt seal. Oatmeal is cringe. Thanks, Jotaro.
Thank you, Jotaro Kujo. Now proceed to call women bitches and and be an asshole to your mother.
I get bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my
No, that's
balls,
IDS.
licking on my balls.
IDS. IDS.
Yeah.
You were saying IDS like almost to like the beat.
Sucking on my IDS. Sucking on my IDS. Yay.
Please do.
Yes, that what I mean, Caleb. Magic Man. Magic Man's a pretty good song.
Rocket Man.
If you had to sing Rocket Man live in concert with Elton John, but
I'd be upstairs wrestling with Elton John.
Like, what if he was upstairs wrestling with Elton John, but it was like actual like WWE style wrestling, like
Pile drive Elton John.
Yeah, or doing like the elbow, or Elton John just like completely like elbowed Eminem. It's like, what if there was a video that came out of them doing that, and it was just like a real
It would be Von, actually. Right.
IDS.
What do you think of Buff Monkey Kid?
Apparently, that guy's
What?
a character from Adventure Time.
Oh, right. Well, what would you do if you saw your mock in the thumbnail for a Family Guy funny compliment? That'd be hilarious.
What would you do if you were watching a Family Guy funny compilation that did something? This one of it's just like a bionicle animated Family Guy moment.
What, like a Bob the Doctor video?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
Peter. Peter. It's like I'm going to the mall later. What are you doing? Crack. And then later molesting some children. This is really that's really funny, Peter. It's amazing how this show that just has tasteless, edgy jokes is so normified.
IDS, what would you do if you woke up one day, you get on your computer and you start looking at videos on the internet, and every single video,
Every single video what?
Josiah interrupted
Every single
my
video says sorry.
amazing
Every
compilation.
video is apologizing to you.
All right, what would you do? You wake up from the internet, or you wake up, get on the internet.
You wake up from the internet.
You wake up from the internet, you find out that you're a ghost. No, you wake up, you get on your computer, you look at all the videos on the internet. Every single one of them is the sound that would naturally come from that video, but every single video is a crappy Bionicle fan animation.
Kill myself.
You immediately get wait, how much time before that?
Actually, I'd probably see the doctor and be like, I think I'm bite you blind. All I can see is bite you.
It's like, it's okay. It's like, now we shall do a rectal the same with my bio gauntlet.
I'll be like, I'll be at ease. Also, someone wrote, Return of the Jedi, Rebel Shadows Edition. Hordika Vakama raids the Jedi Temple and kills all the Matoran younglings. Well, when he captures the Rahaga, that's basically that moment.
And IDS also was Revenge of the Sith, not Return of the Jedi. It is funny that they have the same.
Oh, yeah. No, but he literally says ROTJ.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. Oh, he spelled it wrong.
Sith does not start with the J, mate.
We clearly meant Revenge of the Sith because the killing younglings is in that one. So sorry.
My new character is J, mate.
Since when? Oh, sorry, I still haven't tried to.
Em says he draws better than you, so I guess assuming since I'm not even drawing you guys.
Yeah, I've yet to see proof.
Oh, I just looked at the Callan goat meal thing. When you went down.
That time someone made a comment of it.
I did. Yeah, that's how much I've actually been looking at the stream.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, so one thing I don't like about this drawing app, you can't resize things, and I realized accidentally, like for drawing on tablets, I have a hard time like making sure I draw all my proportions to right size. This is because I'm zooming around all over the place, like zooming in and out all over the place.
Purple's better.
But what usually ends up happening is that I tend to draw heads too big for my liking. Does that happen to you?
Has this ever happened to you?
Also, someone says, do you think Iruni and Norik shouldn't have been the only Toahaga? The only reason they're the only Toahaga is because that was supposed to be told.
Start streaming. Okay. Did we reconnect? Not. Oh my gosh.
I'd just fuck it.
Oh.
Get white.
Are we
went from In the space that you died, Caleb, we went from 28 viewers to 6 viewers.
And I don't even know if we're live still.
Someone says I.
Like if you had the girl from Ninja Go, the Nia girl, like what if you what would you do? Like what would IDS do if you had a body pillow of her in your house?
I'd fuck it. I'd prefer if it was a wild style one, because fuck Ninja Go, but.
My first question would be like, is that JoJo's or not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Callan,
fuck
you
it,
crustaceous cheapskate. You know what? I wanted to tell you guys that I got a new hard drive and everything to try and make this work well, and I wouldn't have any of these crashing problems again. But apparently it didn't still. I had my computer didn't die, so that's the good thing. But just crashing, I guess. I don't know. My Wi-Fi or something with my computer.
Crash into you like a runaway train.
See you next stream, Kumo. Hopefully it won't crash. So I guess he left already.
Wait, is Kumo leaving? Where?
He left at some point.
Well, he
Gather
commented
and
after
chastise
just now.
Caleb. Oh, he did just now? Oh, okay. Yo, that sketch looks sick. Okay, good. So he didn't leave fully. Sweet. Nia is
I don't know. Did he see the drawing I did for him?
He
at some
did. He said,
point?
yo,
he
that
just said
sketch
it
looks
was-
sick.
Oh.
You know, I think Kuma kind of rocks, personally.
I do think Kumo rocks. Toho Kumo rocks. This is the end for all of us. Communication.
I can't talk. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
You want- you want-
in
you want-
there.
can we end this? So, I want to sing the Kingdom Hearts theme, and I
Okay.
want you two guys to.
No one
Yeah.
knows it except for you.
Yeah, I want you guys to rate like my
0.
vocal skills. Okay.
Alright.
0.
No,
When
give him a
you
chance.
fuck a gay, you don't hear me say
0.
that's really wrong. It's okay. I am not homophobic because I play gay anime and Disney video games. That's it.
That was a good
0.
7.
Cage Bullying the singing, not good.
7 out of 10. Solid 7. A show was demanded of me and I've delivered. How's the cartooning going? I guess we should at least, before we go, talk about what we're up to. IES is
Cartooning?
working on another Onapex video.
It's gonna
coming
be
out tomorrow.
it's gonna be a longer one. I don't know.
It's coming
not,
out tomorrow.
Not as short as the isolation ones, of course. Out tomorrow.
I've been kind of keeping this on the DL, but my two things that I'm going to do a proper announcement on Larny.
Well, don't announce it here then.
Yeah, just say that he's got some
Nah.
stuff in the works.
Yeah.
Well, I
Stuff's
kind
on
of want.
its way.
No, I kind of want to just say it here because it's easier and it kind of gives me a practice at saying it first.
Sweet.
But more or less, is that I'm going to be devoting most of my focus more on Q punks, and I'm going to be basically only using Larny for Bionicle stuff, including moving my update feed to and my primary YouTube activity off of Q punks.
Really? I'm gonna put a fucking surprise Pikachu with that one.
Yeah. and then yeah, which is actually kind of keck and not cringe, unlike oatmeal. And then second is the other one is that that I actually have another Gakura and Rio animation cooking up, and it's bound to come out sooner than later. And also a new series featuring these two other guys and my brother is going to be airing on Q Punks. That's the drawing
Sick.
show. So,
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And
Hey,
I'm gonna,
will you guys please link it in your community tabs when it comes out?
I will. I
I
will.
bet. I mean, yeah, I can do, but I think we're at similar size. But I will put it in there.
But yeah, I basically am just still going to be making probably more stream highlights at some point, and also may eventually get back to some of my serious stuff that I should be. Mada. I wanted to work on more on Mada this week, but then I didn't end up doing much, so sorry.
Imagine
He
calling
did
Mata
something.
serious.
He did something much better anyway. So
Yep, I guess I did. The stream is ending? Why am I always late? Guys, we should do something nice for Growlock to make him feel better that we're leaving.
well, it's Callan. Ask IDS if he's approaching you.
IDS, are you approaching me?
Yes.
I'm a little concerned.
So, you guys laughed at a JoJo meme.
Oh no.
Yeah, the
When
part
did I
that-
laugh?
No. You chuckled. You wanna?
That's
Yeah,
not
that
a
wasn't me.
laugh. That's a chuckle.
That was more like a violent exhale.
So you violently exhaled to that at JoJo meme.
Violently exhale into your butthole.
Because the original line is like, when Jotaro is going to be, fight the main bad guy, the bad guy's like, oh, you're approaching me, and Jotaro's
It's time to fight for my right to not give a shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what Jotaro says, and then Dio goes, oh, I didn't realize you just didn't care about me, and then they left, and then they just went back, to Japan, and Dio just stayed in Egypt.
I feel
And
so
that's just
bad.
kind of the plot. If you made a stream highlight, all the JoJo fans would laugh at it, but you'd be completely confused on what you made.
I would be so upset. Yeah. Tahu meets Adolf Hitler pilot. I would love to make that video.
You?
I think Tahu would have more in common with Adolf than he'd like to.
Yeah, I have an idea. How about you put a bunch of Toa in quarantine?
Ooh.
Yeah, guys, go watch Toe on Quarantine, guys.
Guys, if
Yeah,
you Google Toe in Quarantine, please like those videos. Please support the series. Guys, hard-working video. Moving, rolling.
Yeah. Say Ninja Baby attacks on this note.
Guys, if you're all out there, don't donate any money to Danebo. Make sure he doesn't make a single penny for the rest of his life. I want him to die in poverty. Thanks.
Do you remember the Dane Bo's Ninja Baby attacks meme, or do you not remember that?
I do remember. It was really, really unfunny.
Yeah, well, it's just another thing too. Is like everybody gave Danebo the pass at like basically being like, yeah, go to this guy's channel and spam the same message, Ninja Baby attacks, and it's like, oh, cool, you're just promoting spam on the website.
He's just he makes Chuck Norris and bacon memes, and even I'm pretty sure it was like even after that shit wasn't funny. Not that it was ever funny, but
He made the video of where Chuck Norris has sex with Princess Peach and the consent.
the only video he made that was good was when Pear showed his ass.
The only good video he made was when Grawlok popped up and started singing the Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa Orange? What was it? What was it? The actual Orange?
Orange Gangnam
parody?
Style. It was so lazy. I think it was just Orange Gangnam Style.
Just like to think Psy just when Trump face paint.
How do you feel?
Bad man Orange style.
How do you feel about the How do you feel though that Annoying Orange did a parody of Bed Intruder, which is a song about an attempted rape?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to. What? What's he gonna say? You don't even have to confess. They're gonna find you. They're gonna find you.
Yeah,
They're gonna find you, so you
They're
can
looking for
run
you.
and tell that, homeboy, homeboy.
Damn, there's a body. Damn.
Yeah, and like it was about a knife cutting up people. So
Yeah. He's calling out the knife.
Yeah.
Who's a killer?
You know the guy in the Bed Intruder song, right? He turned gay, then turned back.
no, he was gay in it, but then he turned back. But he turned away.
Wait a second, guys. Literally, every single Annoying Orange video has an act of rape.
What?
Because the knife is being
How? That's more like murder.
But it's
It's being
rape.
equated to rape in that one video. It's a rape of a life.
According to Danebo lore, it's rape.
If you think about it, murder is like living rape. Like you're raping somebody's life to have.
Well, when I watch Danebo videos, he rapes my life.
And that's where we're gonna call it quits. Everybody, go watch
No, wait,
Danebo.
hold on. Jeppy comes up to Davis, has points to gun to his head. Bitch, you ruined my childhood.
Nick turns around while he's watching a fucking Danebo video. Huh? What?
Goodbye.
Hey, he's already.